Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Okay, cool. Blinking's working. So apparently, I can do this cool thing called having emotes now. I'll have to get around to that eventually. Just checking a few more settings. As you do. Making sure all is good. Okay, program's restarting. Hold on. And of course, it takes a while. But as soon as it's done, we'll be able to switch over and power wash stuff. And that'll be cool. Okay, cool. We're good. Power Wash Simulator. Hey, Pizza 2 is out! Caldera County is filthy, and it's time for you to equip sudsy new equipment to clean it up. Scrub up solo or with pals now! We should check it out at some point. Vessels. We have to clean up the Halloween house. From Megan Mogg. There's gotta be a pun in there, but like, I don't know what it is. But whatever. Super Power Wash Surfaces. You made it! Phew. I'm due to host this year's Halloween party, and my castle's been hit by a muck spell. What the heck is a muck spell? You see, there's a bit of a rift growing in the witch community. Whilst most of us have embraced a new take on Halloween, more color, vibrancy, and celebration, some, like the Sour Sisters, are still a bit more stuck in their ways. Don't you mean a bit more muck in their ways? Haha. They'd rather we morosely moseyed around the woods, picked a few noxious herbs, flung them into the cauldron with some random offcuts, whatever that means, and passed the night away, pulling scary faces at each other. Almost misread that. Don't know about you, but that's the last thing I need right now. So I just finished decking out the place for a festival of fun when the Sour Sisters' muck spell struck. Try saying that 5 times fast. Stainless sabotage, but the only way to deal with negative energy is to blast it with yet more power or positive energy. And in this particular case, a whole lot of water. So please, spray away so I can get this party started. Boopy. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Why does this level remind me of Borderlands 1? Hey, Chad. I just want to get this off my chest real quick. This level reminds me of the Halloween, scary, spooky place where you, in Borderlands 1, where you go to Jacob's Cove, and there's a little house, and there's like a boss in front of the house, and you can go down onto the beach, and you can kill the flying enemies. This reminds me of that level. Like, a lot. Anyway, I am good. How are you? Huh. I didn't know tree branches made that sound. I know the place looks a bit creepy right now, but fret not. Once you get going, it'll soon brighten up. Actually, inside isn't much better. That is mildly concerning. Don't even have the Sour Sister spell to blame for that. Gotta clean up your own domain, Megan. Your own domicile requires thine attention. I'll give it a quick sweep with my witch broom. Now that that's done, my day was... it existed. I mean, good stuff happened. I got an interview lined up, so that's cool. But other than that, I slept in, got my rest, and all that stuff. So I feel pretty good. Also, the highlight of my day was I had 2 sandwiches that had bacon, and that was delicious. So, like, I feel great. Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches are, like, the best thing ever. Whoever invented that, like, deserves the medal. No cap. Oh, it's a kitty. I fell. It's a cat's guile! Cat tile. There's not a good way to combine those words. I tried. Whee! How was your day? pumpkin! That pumpkin looks dead. I will help it along its way! I am the reaper of dead pumpkins! Fun fact, I don't like apple pie. Or, I don't like pumpkin pie. I love apple pie. I never really could develop a taste for pumpkin pie for some reason. I have a hard time believing a spell caused all of this. So in the text messages, our witchy person said something along the lines of, I'll give it a quick sweep, right? So if that's her plan of attack, then what if we're cleaning the outside and she's cleaning the inside? It'd be kind of cool if, like, that was the case. And then, like, we finish at the same time. So how did I just shoot this jack-o'-lantern with water and it didn't go out? I swear, sometimes this game makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But I suppose it's why we play games. And then you got games that are hyper-realistic. Do we play games to escape reality, or do we play games to, experience an alternate reality? That one's gonna keep you up at night. Not gonna lie, that graffiti soot cobwebs thing on this stone was actually pretty good. That actually looked like art. Of course, I didn't realize it until I was shooting it with water. Oh well. Double, double, spoil and cuddle. Aw, cuddles that sound amazing. It's wicked being a witch. Bless this hex. I know several people that would put this on their lawn. can already tell these decorations are going to be a pain in the butt. So we'll do the Halloween. What? Are these not gravestones? Well, they're supposed to represent them anyway. Tombstones, that's what they're supposed to represent. Except every time I say tombstone, I think of the pizza, and now I'm hungry. So personally, I think some of the best microwave pizzas you can get. Red Baron. Red Baron pizzas slap really hard. Especially their single deep dish. Oh, they're just so good. If you've never had them, here's your PSA, try them. To make up for the last 2 weeks of not streaming this game, I picked today to do it instead. Really glad too, because tomorrow I'm gonna be busy. Oh, okay. So I guess we'll be streaming until I get tired. Tired or hungry, one of the two. Whichever comes first. Hold on, what am I wearing? Ah. Oh, the Halloween stuff. Huggers. I like how the Halloween gear is like witchy slash celestial themed, so it's like perfect for the event. You know, if the game studios behind this were based in America, they probably would have a level based off of Thanksgiving. I can kind of imagine, like, they want someone to power wash their kitchen after, like, they made the most banging dishes ever. But they didn't want to clean the pots and pans. Also, this tombstone is either broken at the bottom or it's just clipping. I think it's clipping through the floor. Hilarious. Halloween. That probably says Halloween. Happy. Oh, happy Halloween. Can you imagine how much effort this must have taken? Like, you have to dig a little hole and then put all of these in. And that's 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. That is 14 holes you have to dig just for a little greeting. So either these witches have construction tools or magic actually exists. And I feel like with what we've seen with the freaking UFO Temple of Atlantis shenanigans, that the latter is probably accurate. That pumpkin is overly happy. It was Halloween, it was Halloween, 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 Halloween. Ba, 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 da. Perfect. It's kind of crazy how as soon as Halloween is done, like, everyone's preparing for Christmas. Like, Thanksgiving gets completely overlooked. Anyone else notice it? Also, this jack-o'-lantern is really cute. Oh, he's adorable. Look at his little toothy grin. I just want to give him a hug. Yep. That one just looks mischievous. That one looks cocky. That one looks like a goober. How about this one? Mischievous or cocky. Like the one on below there. The one down the hill. Words are hard. Another mischievous one. And this one's adorable. You only had 3 models for pumpkins? That's dumb. Oh well. Insert obligatory pun here. You know, it's kind of funny that I'm cleaning the water, the facility with water. Kind of like cleaning your dishwasher by just running it with water and nothing inside of it. However, there's actually like these little bottles of gel that you can get that you shove inside your dishwasher when it's empty, and then it cleans it out. You can get a year's supply, a pack of 4 on Amazon for like 20 bucks. Really useful if your dishes are not getting as clean as you want them to. You know what? We're gonna go overkill. Whee! I like that the well bucket is like Halloween themed and all that. It is time to disappear, overly happy face that's been graffitied onto this. Apparently it's a pumpkin shed. I'm gonna imagine that they overgrew a pumpkin and they just turned it into a shed instead of it like being a wooden shed or a metal and being fashioned into a pumpkin. It does say multi-purpose, so I'm gonna assume it's an actual pumpkin. cha 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 cha. Cha 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 chimney. Can I parkour? I can parkour! Nice! I'd honestly like to know what potions or spells they use to make a pumpkin this giant. Because can you imagine making a pumpkin pie out of this? It'd be insane. You could feed, like, not just your whole party, but, like, the house on the street, their neighbors, your neighbors, the community over's neighbors. The pumpkin pie would be huge. I got worried for a second because I heard the birds chirping and I'm like, I thought that was literally outside. I'm like, there's no way it's early morning. But I have lost track of time before. Yay! Boop. Everything good here? Cool. I'm gonna get the house last. I'm just gonna clean everything around it first. Because I think that's kind of funny. Why are you so sad, Pumpkin? No, he's not sad. He's confident. Not gonna lie, the really red jack-o'-lanterns kind of look like overgrown apples. Or tomatoes, honestly. I'm just imagining a jack-o'-lantern tomato and it's kind of funny. Cauldron! Why does it have, why does it have feet that are like chicken legs, but clawed? Clawed and sturdy. Isn't it odd how the imminent arrival of visitors seems to add a thick layer of dirt to every surface? That is so true, and I hate that so much. I'm sure this bedroom looked fine yesterday. That reminds me, I gotta wash my sheets. I'll get to that tomorrow. Although now that I think about it, I'm not sure I've ever cleaned it. I just move from room to room when I'm the one that... When the one I'm in gets a bit much. Anyway, getting there now. What? That is so confusing. Like, you move from room to room. Are you saying that you have, like, a 30-bedroom mansion and you just, like... Every time yours gets dirty, you just take another bedroom and you move all your stuff over there? Like... That is so confusing. And also, wouldn't that mean you have to spend a whole week cleaning it at the end of, like, the first 5 years or whatever? That also raises questions about how long she's lived there. Boo, only tricks. Cool. Now just imagining, like, a bunch of kids come up and go trick or treat, and then the person inside the house is like, trick, and then they get a skateboard out, and then they just, like, do a bunch of tricks. Drinks menu. Broogie Woogie. Funny bone broth. Motion potion. Focus pocus. What? Not gonna lie, I kind of want to try them out now. But, like, at the same time, as much as I would like to try them out, what are they made of? Like, if I take the Broogie Woogie, am I gonna finally learn how to dance? Because that'd be pretty cool. Honestly, I didn't know you could do that. Hold on, it kind of looks like the potions in, like, Mario or Kirby. That's adorable. Whoop. I imagine Focus Pocus is just like, Adderall. Like, that just makes sense to me. have a step stool. Yes, we do. Kind of annoying I can't jump with it, though. Okay, apothecary lights. Can you... I'm just gonna clean you up so you're out of the way. Also, the underside of this hat brim. Honestly, just the whole ceiling. And the lantern. Let's not forget the lantern. Gotta have something to brighten my day. Ow! Don't ask why I said that. Or sang that. Hi, step stool. So, like, the lights. What am I missing? Oh, this is gonna be a little annoying. I wish I could move the stupid cauldron and the stools and the menu out of the way, but... here we are, I guess. Taking the lights down also would have just been easier. These lights are not making this easy whatsoever. Oh, okay. So I jump up now? Parkour. So it looks like a little over 70% is literally just gonna be the house. Well, that'll be interesting. This lantern's gonna give me a headache, isn't it? I will tackle that later. Buckle. Belt. Belt buckle? Doesn't matter. It's clean. Well, this is gonna be a bit of a little tiny issue. Where the heck is his hat dirty? Oh. We got it! And the lantern is also clean. So... now we're down to the house. Oh boy! Well, gotta start somewhere. And where else but the front entrance? So satisfying. I might have to go grab my wearable blanket in a second here, because for some reason I am just really cold. Usually I get really warm with caffeine, but it seems like it might be wearing off or something. I don't know. But I am getting cold. Speaking of cold, why do they call it chilly when it's hot? Like, legitimate question. You can sit over there. If the food is spicy, why is it called chili? There's nothing chilly about it. If I'm eating chili, I'm expecting it to be like minty or something, you know? Eat it, you breathe in cold air through your mouth, and then you're like, oh, I now have ice powers, or something. Like make gum, you know? It's like how Greenland is all ice and Iceland is all green. It's like a contradiction. I don't know why that was so entertaining. But it was. It kind of sounds like a wooden horse clopping along a road. Wood. Wood. You know, technically the ceiling can also be made of ceramic. As I fall. Ceramic tiles for the roof do exist. Doesn't have to be wood. As a matter of fact, isn't a wood roof, like, kind of outdated? I feel like it is. Oh yeah, I just remembered a thing I'm supposed to do. I will get around to it later. As a matter of fact, I'm able to get to it after stream. Let's do 1.5 at a time. I should probably also do the ceilings. Let's do the stained glass window, and then we'll do the ceiling for the roofs. Your water wand certainly seems more capable than my hazel broom. I mean, for cleaning, yes. These rooms are quite heavy going. Like, heavy on the messes, or... I've got my familiar Phileas frog to squirt the walls as I go, to loosen the clag, but even so... Mind you, Phil's mouth is normally full of back chat, so it was nice to see him finally put it to good use. What the heck is back chat? What? That sounds like what happens when you haven't responded to Twitch chat in a while. And like you have to go back and like read all their messages and stuff. Yeah. Gosh darn it. This works. So I'm not just imagining a mod for this game where the first, if you spray 1% of the grime, it all goes away. Kind of like how when you get like 99.5% of it, it goes away. So you can just speed run everything. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Of a mod. So that's where it was all hiding. Gosh darn it. Again, the climbing physics in this game, not the best. It's gonna be a while before we touch the second game, but I really hope they're improved by then. Yes. Ah. Well, I guess we're cleaning this part with the scaffold. Ooh. It's the moon. Up. wonder, for custom channel emotes, what does everyone want? I'll have to look through all of the servers I'm on Discord and see if there's any that I want to copy over, but I'm thinking of a few. A few that could be really fun to add in. I'll just get this game real quick. Kinda wish I didn't cut this off because I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Is it like a cauldron or a... That might be a chimney, like, emitting particles and stuff. Can't tell, though. It kind of looks like a piranha plant shooting, like, stuff out of its mouth and going all the way up, like, tilting his head up. Woo! And I'm being reminded of Super Mario Sunshine when you have to fight the piranha plant in the giant diaper. Probably the most horrifying thing to come out of that game, TBH, IMO. I think my favorite level in that game was the hotel. It was either the hotel or Delfino Plaza as a whole. Probably one of the most goated Mario games ever. Honestly, that'd be fun to play on stream, not gonna lie. Might have to play that after Assassin's Creed, which I'll get to eventually. Still gotta clear Resident Evil 5. Now that's a spoopy game. But in comparison to cleaning up Witch's Tower and its Green Slime 5.0 explosion spell. That scaffolding is gonna do wonders. Suspended turret. Yeah, what are you supposed to put on the turret here, huh? I doubt that can hold someone's weight. Like, it's literally bolted to this front turret for one reason and one reason only. To exist. It's like fashion for the house. Unnecessary, but it's there. Wasn't I in a recent stream talking about accessorizing? I'm not crazy, I'm pretty sure I was. Well, that's useful. Of course, I can put the scaffolding this close to the house on this side, but on that side I have to put it like 20 feet away. Because that makes perfect sense. Totally. Must be an OSHA violation. Yeah, this one might take a while. My window had a face on it. I swear, half the locations in this game could use a severe rainstorm. I'm just saying. And in all honesty, I feel like going outside during a huge rainstorm, like when it's pouring cats and dogs, in a bathing suit is just kind of warranted at some point. It's just a mood. It's like one of those things I can't really explain, but you just kind of feel. It's a catharsis thing. It's like yelling is not going to do much for solving a problem, but it can make you feel better about it. Kind of goes along that vein of logic. Now that I think about it, I can jump on the roof. Also, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I don't know how I'm standing on this, but if we're not gonna ask questions. Excuse me. Just randomly had to cough. It happens. It just means this tower is a health hazard. Because, I mean, seriously, this tower could have a whole theme of its slime time going on. And slime is radioactive. And now I'm thinking of that one video where a toxic barrel of radioactive goop starts dancing and attacking people. I think I've spent way too much time on YouTube. You probably think that it gets boring all the way out here on my own, but that's really not the case. I mean, with enough internet, anything could be fun. There's always something fun to do. Like brew potions. Yesterday, I walked up to the top of the rear tower, spun on myself in turf, and slithered down the entire stairwell like a snake. I'm sorry, come again? That might explain all the bun and grind there. That had the same energy as, like, sometimes I like to sit in the yard, cover myself in dirt, and pretend I'm a carrot. Suspended turret is actually a birdhouse. It does have a purpose, then. That's cool. I really don't know where else I can clean to get this 100%ed. Guess I'll come back to it later. After I clear up the obvious. I almost don't want to go out there to see what the heck is going on. So glad I have my headphones on. So that's why the wall is like not 100%ed. Okay, we're good. For now, there's probably still something else I have to clean, but that is a problem for later. That is the most, like, Ed and any chimney I've ever seen. No, Walt Disney chimney. Goodbye, piranha plant tilting its head up and puking into the sky. I knew you well. Now I have to figure out how to get up there. Problem solved? Problem solved. The cold deep rock galactic. I fell! Yay! Okay, I need to go grab my blanket. I am cold. Oh, BRB. Okay, blanket adjusted. I already feel warmer. And boop, I am back. Not gonna lie, wearable blankets are probably one of the best inventions ever. Especially when they're adorable. like, there's a Snuggie, which is like, okay, you have a wearable blanket, that's cool. And then you have, an axolotl as the hood, and it's adorable. Yeah, I have no idea what to clean first, honestly, on this side. I guess we'll get the roof. If I could jump up, that'd be great. Wait, so this metal part and this wood part are the same unit. Okay. The consistency of this game is a little questionable. I suppose it's how they keep you on your toes. Or on your washer, in this case. How did I get it? How did I get a perfect line? Okay. Feel like I might have done that accidentally, but alright then. Might as well get this battlement, real quick. And then we can tackle, what's above it. I feel like that's a good plan of, battle. Meant. Got him. Seriously, when I'm done cleaning it, it's like, it's so shiny and smooth, it's almost hard to believe it's not plastic. I can't believe it's not plastic. Okay. Oh! I should have known that it was you. You're coming with me, Buster. What do you have to say for yourself? Casting this spell? Look at it. Look at the disgusting house that you infected with your spells of magic. What do you have to say for yourself? Nothing? You're sentenced to death! Okay, I win. I have to clean up his the mess that he left behind. At least justice was served. I am judge, jury, and executioner. It's all the gnomes' fault. What the heck is plural for gnome? Kind of wish this map reflected the actual Borderlands DLC a little bit more. Then I could throw him into the beach and watch him drop all the way down. I swear I'm not evil whatsoever. Pinky promise I'm good. I'm a good person. At least I like to think I am. Speaking of good and evil people, I will always laugh that in the Batman animated series, Joker literally is more scared of the IRS than Batman. I will always find that funny. I mean, it's accurate, but still, it's like... You're the prince of crime, and the IRS is still too much of a threat. Still not sure what's funnier. Magneto being defeated by a wooden gun, or Batman, Joker being scared of the IRS. I don't know why that all came to mind, but it did. mind goes to some weird locations and places and thoughts, just randomly. This is the true streaming experience. It's randomness. Speaking of random, I would like to see ChatGPT try to run a D&D campaign at least once. Like making ChatGPT the actual DM. That would be wild. Okay, we should probably, like, actually get this thing cleaned up. I was gonna clean around the bottom perimeter to get at least the flooring out, but... no, we actually gotta get the walls. So, well, that's everyone's plans for Thanksgiving. I'll be going up to see family. Well, down. Directions are hard. I'm bringing an apple pie. So... I'm contributing. Admittedly, I'm not the one who's making it, but... there's someone local that apparently makes really good pies, so I'm gonna try them out and see if it comes out good. I am a purveyor of apple pies, so... I shall be the judge of it! Why are my eyelids so itchy? I might have to actually, like, go down there and splooshy all over the wall to get... no, wait, the wall's done. I didn't see it flash, okay? I might not have been paying attention. I am a bit scatterbrained, so that's very possible. Wow, you're nearly done. I'm getting so excited. Calm down there, Megan. Megan Mog. Magamooga. I can't wait for the party now. Oh, let's party. The last couple of weeks I brewed up some real winners at the apothecary. Love potions, dance charms, laugh incantations, even vocabulary boosting conjurations. It's going to be mega fantastico. Wait, metaphor fantasio? So, I'm guessing the dance charm is Broogie Woogie. This is like Boogie Woogie. I'm guessing the laugh incantation is the funny bone broth. The vocabulary boosting is focus pocus. So motion potion must be the love one. About that. I don't think that's a love potion. That sounds more like a lust potion, if anything. Just gonna keep it honest. Oh, cool. I think after we're done with this mansion, I might call it for the stream, because I am getting a little bit sleepy. Can't quite tell if I'm hungry, though. And by sleepy, I mean that there's the Halloween event for Deep Rock, and I'm playing with a friend, so I want to conserve my energy for that. Because gaming with friends is awesome. But at least we can finish the Halloween house. Don't ask what that sound was. I never would have thought that it would be 3 weeks between streams that I would go from starting Shrek Swamp to finishing Shrek Swamp. But welcome to life and its uncertainties. Curse you and your graffiti faces. You made pumpkins go from sad or from mischievous and confident to sad. Stupid graffiti. Arr. This works. So what was everyone for Halloween? What'd you dress up as? Come on, don't be shy. True to the theme of this mission, I actually went as a witch. It was fun. I pretended that I knew magic. When in actuality, the only curses I know are bad words. Haha, joke. Gosh darn it. I fell. At least getting up is pretty easy. Man, the greenhouse looking thing, which they call an herb house? Herb house. It's gonna be a bit of a butt to clean. Wait, what if Herb Palace is just code and the witches are all just high off their rockers? That would actually be pretty funny, not gonna lie. Help, I got trapped by the scaffolding. Actually, perfect timing. Oh, it's a pumpkin with a witch hat. I got so mega confused for a second. I thought it was like a valley, stained glass cat. Which, honestly, would be apropos. Go ahead and get everything eye level, and then we'll move on to the roof. Honestly, there's something really refreshing about just locking in and watching all of the grime just go away. Just all the dirt and grime vaporized. Apparently I used that word in a funny context the other day. Forget what the context was, but I was just being stupid. So as I'm cleaning these windows, I'm starting to realize something pretty fascinating. How much caffeine I have and how fast I drink it influences how hard the crash is. Which is interesting. Because, oh boy, my energy levels are crashing pretty hard. But I shall persevere, because I am only 5% away from finishing this house. Assuming, of course, I can find where all the little tiny bits of dirt are. Well, that's the wall. I'll be fully honest, I'm not 100% sure how to clean this efficiently, so we're just kind of hopping and praying as we go and falling off roofs, apparently. Honestly, kind of wish I had like a mini scaffolding that wasn't the step stool, but like also wasn't the ladder. Having something like that right about now would be so clutch. Now I'm just wondering where we got the term clutch from. Do we get it from people that like look like they're locked in when they're driving a manual transmission? Because I honestly feel like that's it. Woo! I remember there's also a little bit on the other... No, we got that already. Oh, cool. You know, it'd be kind of cool if I could stay on the roof. Might be a little bit difficult to ask the game to let me do that, but... It would be pretty neat a burrito. Like a flaming hot Cheeto. Would you believe me if I told you I don't like Flamin' Hot Cheetos? I don't know, something about hot snacks that just... yeah. Aversions. And then there's spicy food, which I like, so... figure that one out. Okay. Myself in a little weird pickle there. Where the heck is this roof still dirty? Where the heck is this wall still dirty? Huh? Yeah? Multiple question marks? Okay. Sure. Hello, one line underscore. Every day I'm lurking hard. I am the slithery snake of dirt. If I see a little bit of dirt, I will sloop it up with the water gun. Dirt Snake is patrolling, looking for its next victim. Dirt snake has evolved into... What is a snake with legs? Dirt lizard! Oh, that's what I'm missing. I never claimed to be a genius. Conservatory windows. Up this one. Scaffolding! I'm going to employ you for something that is overkill. Hold on, we got this. Yes. What's next? We have front turret window frames, 2 of 4. Oh boy. We're probably gonna need the thingamajig. Gosh darn it. Well, that worked. Next up we have Herb House I don't really want to go back down there. Looks like 2 of the things I gotta get are down there though. Womp womp. Well, that worked. I swear I can never know which ones are clean and which ones aren't. House dormer roofs. Oh, those stupid. Okay, that's annoying. Could have sworn I gotten all of you. Nope. I did not, apparently. Let's see, we got dormer window frames. Saw that one instantly. House entrance eaves. Hold on, I missed a gargoyle? I missed a gargoyle. Of course we missed the mount. Gotta go get the map. Gotta go get the map. Gotta go get the map. Oh! And now just a handle. Woo! Look at that. Super Power Washer. Just to let you know, the party was a riot. Everyone had an amazing time. And guess who turned up? The Sour Sister. This is a lot of rating. At first, I thought it was going to be carnage. They glided in with their sinister cackle and wands lifted at the ready. But as I circled the scene, everyone was on such a happy vibe that it completely disarmed them. And that bought us just enough time to show them that we weren't throwing out the old ways. We were just giving them a sprinkle. Then the real magic began. It was amazing how they just softened, blossomed. Turns out they're not actually the Sour Sisters, but the Sower Sisters. Sower as in sower of seeds. Yeah, they had herbs and roots in their pockets that I never heard of, let alone what to do with them. Or what to do with. How many sisters are there? They apologized and plunked themselves at the apothecary, adding a pinch here and another there, until every potion sang. Honestly, I thought there's been that much laughter and dancing anywhere, ever. I feel like the community is really coming together now. And without your special brand of magic, I don't think it would have happened. At least not like that. Thank you! I am losing my voice. Boop! Looks like next we have the ice rink at Santa's workshop when winter comes around. But yeah, I have possibly gaming and or sleeping to get to, so I'm gonna head off for the night. Thank you all for watching. I'll try to actually be on time next week for more power washing, but you never know how it is. Anyway, thank you all again. I will see all of you later. Peace out and have a good night. Bye-bye.